days without a loss. Asuka takes on Charlotte here tonight at WrestleMania.
The Empress of Tomorrow and the Queen doing battle on the grandest stage of them all.
Either way, history is being made. Will Asuka's undefeated streak end tonight at the hands of Charlotte Flair?
And here we are, the title versus the streak.
Charlotte, we're going to put on a clinic here tonight against perhaps the best in the world.
I don't know if this is a good idea, Charlotte.
Yeah, you do not want to incite the temper of Asuka.
Some mind games from Charlotte. They're busting out the Flair strut in the opening stages of this match.
Even though the streak versus title match is one of the biggest matches in WrestleMania history, it doesn't faze Charlotte Flair.
Nor should it. Charlotte is already WrestleMania royalty. The Queen is ready for Asuka.
Stomping down!
Charlotte's always had a flair for offense, guys.
And here comes Charlotte.
Haymaker connects.
Scoop slam! Uh-oh, Asuka whipped across the ropes. Here we go now. Asuka leapfrogged by Charlotte. Great athleticism by the Queen. How can you not be impressed?
Beautiful takedown. Charlotte Flair looking for the figure four submission.
Shoulders down and a kick out.
Sliding knee connects. Covered by the Empress.
Almost had her again.
That's why Asuka's so dangerous. Can turn your lights out with one sudden strike.
Queen looks stunned.
Asuka's maybe getting in her head, getting under her skin.
Oh, look at that scoop slam. Things aren't looking good for her. Trapped in the corner and then the kicks.
Hit the mark with that one. Charlotte with a fantastic counterattack.
That's why she's the Queen.
Big elbow.
German suplex. Lives to fight another day. And she's back in the ring now. Scoop slam.
Asuka asked for a challenge, and she is getting one.
Especially with Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania.
Knife edge chop echoing through the arena.
WrestleMania is a time for reflection. We have to look back on Flair's amazing career. Just 5 years ago, she was just making her NXT debut. Tonight, she's competing at her third WrestleMania.
But nobody's denying that Charlotte's a natural and perhaps the best competitor of WWE. But Asuka's a 14-year veteran. She's been undefeated in WWE for 3 years. Those are impressive numbers too, no?
Nice tough to... Oh, and look at this. Charlotte kick to the midsection. Looking for the neck breaker on Asuka. Asuka counters. Able to reverse.
Asuka wants the Asuka lock.
Asuka trying to get the Asuka lock cinched in.
Cutting off the air supply of Charlotte.
Charlotte trying to break the
Oh, that'll do it. How do you think this match is going to turn out? It's so hard to pick. These women so evenly matched. Hooked them up.
You gotta wonder if Asuka's rethinking her title choice.
Charlotte is more ready than anyone's been before.
Both women in this match tonight have been training and preparing for months. Byron, what's Asuka's keys to victory here?
Asuka is the best striker in the women's division, so she's got to hit Charlotte while the Queen's guard is down. Weaken Charlotte's defenses and then slap on the Asuka lock.
Picture-perfect leg snap from Charlotte.
Stump puller leg snap.
That's gonna hurt. Tear your hamstring.
Look at this. Oh, my goodness.
Jam your leg in a bad way.
Pow. What a... For the win to retain the champion. Calling an audible now.
Why? She had it right where he wanted it.
The champ to the top turnbuckle.
Charlotte.
Top rope.
Look out.
Got caught by Asuka.
Asuka was ready for that. Asuka wanted Charlotte Flair.
Asuka One step ahead. Trying to punish the Queen. Trying to make the Queen tap.
The Queen desperately trying to fight her way out of this triangle submission.
Here comes the power of Charlotte, ready to lock it in.
Charlotte able to reverse into the Boston Crab, and now it's Asuka who's in trouble.
Asuka cover.
Now Charlotte going for the pinfall victory.
Man, back to back, you said it, Cole. These women are so evenly matched, so well scouted.
I can't believe it, but I actually asked Byron about strategy in the match, and now I turn to you, Corey. What can Charlotte do to end the streak?
The Queen has to rely on the power game, Cole. Charlotte has the size advantage, so she needs to impose her will on the Empress of Tomorrow before slapping on the figure 8.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
Asuka turns it around. Oh, a neck breaker.
Asuka actually called Charlotte the underdog in this match, and that's hard to argue. I mean, Asuka has not lost a match in 914 days.
Well, lots of people would agree with that sentiment, Saxton, but one person doesn't. Charlotte Flair believes that she has what it takes to end the streak. She never considers herself an underdog. She just gets it done.
Charlotte has never lost a title at WrestleMania, and Asuka has never lost a match in WWE. Either way, we're going to see history tonight.
It's worth noting that Asuka's streak doesn't just include one-on-one matches. She was a sole survivor at Survivor Series. She won the Mixed Match Challenge with The Miz, and she won the first ever Women's Royal Rumble match.
Look, there's no asterisks when it comes to Asuka's streak, but those wins also prove that Asuka can emerge victorious in any situation. She may be new to WrestleMania, but Asuka knows how to deliver when the pressure's on.
Charlotte just bending that leg to her will.
Stump puller leg snap.
That's gonna hurt. Tear your hamstring.
This is the third consecutive year that Charlotte is competing for a world championship at WrestleMania. That puts her in very rare company.
To be the champion, the top contender when the pressure's on at WrestleMania for 3 consecutive years. The only other people who have done that are John Cena and Hulk Hogan.
And I don't think that I'm speaking out of turn when I say Charlotte is well on her way to equaling their Hall of Fame resumes when she is all said and done.
Not where you want to be at this point in the match.
Charlotte trying to figure out what she's got to do next here.
The Queen is looking for the home run. Looking for a way to end this now.
Wait a second. Charlotte's on the top rope. What is Charlotte thinking? Spanish fly, my goodness!
Charlotte Flair is a most quickly into the cover with the title on the line. I can't believe it.
I hate to question her, Cole, but that was just plain silly. Why would you do that at this point?
The blow right to the midsection from Charlotte.
You feel like Charlotte's going to start to take control here.
Charlotte Flair wants it.
There it is. Selection.
Her Charlotte hit natural selection. Asuka. Asuka able to counter.
I mean, it's been incredible. Back and forth we go. Nobody able to get the upper hand, but maybe Asuka's got it now.
Asuka's got it right now.
Is this Asuka's moment?
How does Charlotte stay in this? Okay.
And now Charlotte out. You can barely keep up with all this. Asuka trying to fight off the Queen.
All these deadly strikes of Asuka met from Charlotte Flair with the chop.
Man, what a physical match this has been. Fireman's carry takedown by Asuka.
Asuka going for the lock.
Charlotte again trying to somehow counter.
Both women wearing the scars of battle.
Such proud competitors.
The minute it's cinched in, Charlotte's in trouble.
And they're in the middle of the ring. Charlotte with a great move. Shoulders down. Asuka's got to kick out and break. What a kick by Asuka. Charlotte had a bell rung.
Afflictive striking ability of Asuka being felt by the Queen.
For the win by Charlotte. A kick out.
How did Asuka escape that one?
You can see she's getting frustrated here. She's got to go back to the well.
When it comes to WrestleMania, you have to consider superstition. And in this building, there is a lot of history. Last time we were here in New Orleans, we saw the biggest streak in history die. I dare say we might see that again.
Corey, you're referring to the Undertaker streak, of course. To that end, We're not even sure he'll show up tonight after all of John Cena's challenges, but I have to wonder if Asuka is thinking of that here tonight.
Flair showing her genetic superiority.
She's executing on her plan perfectly. Boom! What a forearm!
Guys, you mentioned the...
Charlotte Flair closing in on victory. The Queen can taste it.
Charlotte looking for the figure four. Can she bridge into the figure eight here? Does she have it all left? It's locked in. What's Asuka gonna do?
One arm.
Where to go?
The undefeated streak on the line. It all comes down to this.
I don't know how much longer Asuka can hold on here. She taps.
Charlotte breaks the stroke.
And Charlotte is still the
Here is
champion.
your winner, and still the SmackDown Women's Champion, Charlotte Flair!
Charlotte remains at the top of her game when it comes to the showcase of the Immortals. It took everything out of Charlotte Flair, but she did it.